knock, right?
We need to talk about it.
If you didn't, then you need to check your fucking hearing.
Yeah, seriously, because I'm so positive that we picked up that fucking cop knock that just happened.
Scared the lightning out of me.
It was insane.
So we had a really, really heavy knock at the door. And as we said earlier, we had an email from Roger Maines that was about eating sand. And huge knock. We all stop recording. We go outside. And there are 26 Pizza Hut boxes. 25 of those boxes contain taped up cocaine-esque parcels of sand.
Ziploc bags.
Ziploc bags.
Labeled sand inedible.
In parentheses.
And
inedible.
About six boxes of sand down, there's just a regular
there was an actual
pizza.
Still hot.
Still hot. Still hot.
Still hot.
From Pizza Hut.
From Pizza Hut.
We
There was
ate
a
it.
time that we prank called Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut did not prank us.
Now listen, we went to the door like super quickly, but there were no footsteps, no
car, no
screeching,
screeching,
nothing. Like there was nobody fucking there.
There was
Jamie
no one
went
there.
looking in the woods. Like that's how fast it was.
These bastards literally drove the fuck off trying to get a car change.
What are you doing?
There was an idling car at the end of the road that then turned around and left the area. So
there was that.
What were you gonna do? Be like, you think you can leave sand on our doorstep, bitch?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. We were all
my
fucking. We were all wrecked from that shit. That was scary. That was scary. Somebody got us.
Somebody got us real good.
I got a fucking muscle tension right here.
And my neck vein.
Look, as long as it's all in good fun, but this is my house. People I care about do live here. So if this is any way threatening, absolutely willing to fucking cut a bit.
Roger,
You'll die.
Grant will kill
Roger,
you.
You'll die.
Yeah.
Roger. That means
Like,
you.
So bear in mind,
I actually have people on my phone that are willing to kill for me.
I'm one of them.
Like
just saying.
like good one.
One of them right here, too.
But
That's
also
right.
like let's now that you did it, let's take the mask off.
You
a
know,
bit,
the
I'm
best
just
thing
saying
He's
I
is
got-
probably a fan.
Yeah, I hope
might-
it is.
it might
'Cause
be
I
a
got some
fan.
MS-13s on my phone. That's all I'm saying.
I gotta say,
Like legit.
when the zombie apocalypse hits, I want to be with y'all.
yeah.
That's what I just learned.
Yeah.
I just
When the
learned
shit
I
goes
wanna be
down,
with y'all.
if it's with this group of people.
Yeah.
I want muscles and chuckles, and y'all bring both.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, so we got one
That should be
lead.
the new name of our podcast.
Don't make me.
All right, we got one lead. Her name is Summer.
We have one potential lead.
Oh yeah,
We're gonna call
We're gonna
her.
We
give
do
her a
have a
call.
potential
Oh,
lead.
let's see.
Because this
Because
could be in her
wasn't
wheelhouse.
that wasn't
Because
Summer's
I
car
pranked
though.
her.
No.
So
She said-
MC is a big prankster. Summer has been wanting to get back at MC for a long ass time. Last time we talked about it, she said, "Oh, I'm just biding my time."
Just like that.
And this is an insane, this is an insane comeback if that's the case, because all I did was put wieners in her mailbox.
Listen, MC stored not wieners in her mailbox. It was 100 raw hot dogs.
Detail.
Dear listener, we've all
And
been pranked by MC.
No, each one had a bite out of it. She's
was rumor mill.
psychotic.
That's rumor.
That was
Summer, pick up the fucking phone.
Answer.
She's not gonna answer.
Because she knows.
I don't call her though, so I feel like she would be like, "Why is MC calling?" But then probably still not answer.
She's probably getting her bag. She's very successful. That or getting some ass.
I mean, she's doing good.
She's doing good.
Yeah, with sand.
What's up, girl?
Summer.
Oh shit! Summer and Dean, we're on the Trashville podcast. You are live now. Did you do it? Tell us, did you do it?
Fucking
Yes,
tell
I'm
the
so
truth.
sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't know they were gonna know. I'm so sorry.
She obviously didn't fucking do it.
What?
Did you deliver 26 boxes of Pizza Hut with sand in them?
Guys, what's the answer here?
The answer is you give us the truth, Summer.
Did you prank us and put 26 pizza boxes on Grant's doorstep
25 boxes of sand,
full of sand?
1 box of pizza.
I fucking wish. That's diabolical.
Damn it!
Damn.
Fuck!
Tell her
mystery
about the
deepens.
police knock, because that's the...
The motherfucker who we thought was you knocked on the door like lightning. Like it literally took the life out of us. It was a cop knock.
And then they emailed us prior to the episode.
Same day email, and then this shit happened.
They
It was
said, like,
very
in the email,
foreboding.
eat sand.
They said eat
No.
sand.
that person is way too systematic with it. Like I do not have the planning in me to do that. That was planned out.
Agreed.
Yeah, we're aware.
Oh my God.
All right, fine.
Wait. Okay, I know that you didn't do it, but can you come over and hug us because we're all very scared.
Send the address. Be there.
How about we don't talk about the address right now?
Yeah, just text it to me. How about that?
Okay, love you again.
Okay, love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
Oh my God.
That sucks.
That
It wasn't
sucks.
her.
I
Joseph?
really thought it was like I was.
Would Sally Saltwater do this to us?
You think Sally Saltwater?
Sally Saltwater.
Should we call Saltwater?
What kind of
Yeah, call
a
him.
name?
Oh my God.
Actually,
they
that's
drive a
Caleb.
car like that.
It feels like Caleb. Yeah.
That's Caleb.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
It's Caleb.
That's Caleb.
Son,
Somebody
you
call
think so?
Caleb.
Hang on.
Call Caleb right
Call
now.
Caleb right
Here,
the
unlock
fuck
Get the
now.
get the
Hang on,
thing.
I'll
Get
give you
the
the
thing.
number. I don't have a thing.
I could do it.
Take,
Oh, that's right. You have a dumb
Wait,
phone.
technical
Yeah, somebody with his number
difficulties.
called.
I don't know if I have Caleb's number. Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Then
They
he
hang out
has
all
your
the time.
number. He'll be like, Joey. Oh my God, I love Joey.
Joey,
No, I didn't.
Or he'll be like,
26
And that's the thing. He loves fucking.
Taking things a little too far?
No.
No, that's true. He does.
But he likes fake names.
He did that shit. Yeah.
He likes fake names. He's fucking
Saloon
Broadchest or whatever.
So Loon Broadchest.
Should it
Haven't
be?
you heard of him?
Is it going to show if it's connected or is it just connect?
Yeah, it's good.
No, you don't have to hit.
There we go.
By the way, the microphone goes into the phone.
It's got to be him. I swear to God, it was his car.
Fucking Caleb.
You answer the phone, you piece of shit.
You Cajun motherfucker.
Your call has been forwarded.
You
to
son
the
We're leaving voicemails. I don't
Leave
give
it
a
at
fuck
like a
about this.
6-person voicemail.
When you have finished recording,
Will
you may
he hear
hang up.
all of us?
Listen, motherfucker.
You don't want the smoke that we're about
this?
to bring upon
We're
you.
gonna
Yeah.
6 boxes of sand.
You did it. You
You
did
did
it,
this
We
shit?
know it was you.
We're gonna call you again. You better pick up.
motherfucker.
I just want you to know this shit will not stand.
It will not stand.
We know where you
It
live.
will not stand.
and
this
we're
will
not
not
going to hear that
stand.
sand.
You fucking Sandman.
Next time I call, motherfucker, you better answer.
Call me
Sally Saltwater.
next.
Call Sally Saltwater.
Sally Saltwater.
That's what I said.
That's what he said.
That's what we said through the editing.
We're all heated.
of
Don't worry about
magic
it.
of
Yeah,
editing.
we're all heated. Don't worry about it.
fucking heated up right
You're gonna
now.
prank us in the middle of the of the podcast. You're
Call
gonna get
Sally
your name.
Saltwater.
She'll fold. She'll fold like a
Yo,
table.
with a name like Sally Saltwater, she definitely did it. Fucking sand. Come on
It
now.
had to be
Sells
sandy.
seashells by seashore.
Sally Saltwater.
Yeah.
Sand.
Yeah, it's got it.
Exactly. He said, Ayla just said that. Ayla just said that.
Joey, you
Your
work with.
call has been forwarded to
Oh.
a voice
Oh,
message.
that bitch.
You know
Six.
what?
1 5 6.
Call Caleb again. No, we're calling Caleb one more time.
Call Caleb one more time?
I want, get his ass on the horn right the fuck now.
I would feel better.
Would feel better knowing.
Oh my god.
It's gotta be. I swear to
Also,
They
God.
both-
sorry
they
that
know.
this happened to y'all's episode.
Yeah, sorry.
Julia would be proud. Oh my god. Come on, Caleb.
Don't you be a bitch.
Don't you.
Your call has been forwarded to
Mother
voicemail.
fucker.
The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the
That's
tone,
disappointing.
All right.
I'm sending a WhatsApp message right the fuck now.
Y'all communicate on WhatsApp?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta
You
get
should
that.
just
business.
you should just text him sand.
Why?
By the
Why?
way, that's
What's
still
that?
trackable.
That's what we use. Joseph,
What's up?
Sally Saltwater, and myself, and
You gotta use
Sarah.
Telegram.
Yeah.
Telegram.
But why?
Yeah, WhatsApp's trackable still. If that's why y'all are messing
No. That's not why, right? You just like what's up.
I just like WhatsApp, and also like for my Honduran family and like family in Miami.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
like,
International is great. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so what do y'all want to do? You want to move on with Julia, or you want to scrap it? Keep talking about
Do you
the
wanna
sand
smoke some
pizza. You want
weed?
to smoke some weed?
Fucking
How do we? You know
No,
what?
that's not
For
good.
the audience, how do we deal with PTSD?
And people knowing your
Do
address.
we talk about murder?
The correct way is to act like it's not there and carry on with the rest of your life.
Right. You just push it down.
You push it
Deep
down.
That's
inside.
such a
Association.
that's such a manser.
Toxic masculinity, it's still here. We're scared out of our goddamn minds. But it's alive and well.
That's when it comes through the most, man. When you're scared, you gotta fucking lean back into that toxicity.
I'm so fucking scared right now.
Dear listener, we're all a little riled up.
We're out.
You know what? I can tell you, Giulia had a solution for PTSD. Specifically,
Look at that segue. Shut up.
Beautiful.
specifically from
Yeah, fuck it, let's go.
men who were awful.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So let's go into that.
So keep in mind,
This is during the Renaissance.
yes. So we're in the Renaissance. Okay, we're gonna move from pizza boxes full of sand into a Renaissance period. All right. So like as we all know, a lot of the men were obviously awful and entitled dick wagons during this time.
Sure. Doesn't change that much.
Says who?
Just marginally.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hold on. Are
At
we
the s-
talking 2024 or the 60s?
Yeah, both is the right
Sweet,
answer.
sweet.
At the same time, during the Renaissance, right? Arranged marriages were popping. And some of the things to remember at the time are a husband had complete political and economic control over his wife.
Again,
Okay,
the Renaissance or the 1960s?
AKA, she was considered currency. It puts
Oh, okay.
a horror new meaning in trade wars. Am I right? Am I right?
I really like that.
She's right.
Damn,
Goodness.
she's
Right.
killing it.
All right, all
I'm gonna
right.
need a cigarette after that one.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
You
gonna
can
need a
pay me for
cigarette,
that
no.
bad joke.
Yeah, I think we all could use a cigarette right now.
So women were expected to marry as soon as they were able to bear children and to birth as many children as possible.
Hang on, you
Okay,
mean
so-
like as soon as you have your
28.
period? It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, just literally
Yes.
like
Married.
10 years old, you get that first drop of blood and they're like, all right,
You're ready. Let's go.
she's an oven.
I wish the listener.
that was
Hate it.
horrific.
Hold on. The oven has been preheated. Why would we not put a button?
Preheated
Let's
by
go.
whom?
I wish the
would
listeners-
ask. That's
Or-
insane.
The
Okay,
Yeah,
Lord.
preheated.
The Lord.
so
Okay.
healthcare.
Oh, prima noctis.
I wish the listeners could see the grip marks in Grant's beer right now.
Yeah.
He's like, this is my house.
But he's a fucking professional. Look at him rolling
Yeah,
with it.
he's doing
He's
it.
ready.
He's
He's
already
got-
making jokes.
I'm proud of you.
He's
Let's
got
go.
it going
Let's go.
on. All right, so we're gonna move on to healthcare. What is that in the Renaissance? Absolutely
In the
nothing.
1600s?
Okay, even for
Exactly.
the wealthy, nothing. Women died
Bleed
from birth
him.
complications all the time.
Wait a minute. They've figured out all the vapors.
We had a
you
fucking
know?
apothecary. They were mixing water with
Your
fennel.
bile's out of order.
Literally.
The
Take
bile
this
is out of
cocaine.
order. Yeah.
They were like,
Have-
you have
Absolutely
cancer?
not.
Try
Actually-
an orange.
Yeah. An orange. What am I, a king?
Yeah.
It was
also
ridiculous.
wouldn't have known what cancer was. Nor cocaine was invented yet. So that's
No,
Oh,
it
what a
wasn't
sad
because
time.
they came
Yeah.
from overseas and we didn't have a lot of boats, you know. On average, the husband.
We're less boats.
Hold on. There were a lot of boats. They just didn't make it over to Cocaine Town.
But listen, the Vikings were also stealing them. They were pirates. Let's be real, okay?
Fair.
On average, the husband was 14 years older than his wife, okay?
Yeah.
When she was like 13.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was-
A woman was not allowed to live
He was
alone.
only 27.
No,
Okay,
no,
come on.
no. We're moving on, okay?
Sorry.
A
Go
woman
ahead.
was not allowed to live alone. She had to have a husband, and if she didn't, she had to live with a creepy uncle or she was forced to be a nun. Okay, nothing against the OP ye old lesbian community. But that's crazy. We got two options.
We got two.
Crazy uncle.
Two up.
Scissor coven.
So,
Actually, is there any proof that like many of the nuns back in the day were lesbians? Because that seems like a very
listen,
Yeah.
it's not talked about.
The proof
but
is in the pudding.
Let's be real. Come on. Hollywood picked up on it a long time
Come
ago.
on.
A long time ago.
Come on.
getting
Monty
down.
Python and the Holy Grail.
all right.
Yeah.
It's true. Even the Brits
Strong
were on
reference
it.
to that
You
shit.
know?
Yeah.
So women could have property or inheritance, but once married, the husband controlled that. So null and void, basically. And women couldn't even comprehend how to fight back because outside of being a nun, there was no education for women. That was it.
That was it. And a man could divorce his wife if she was unfaithful one time and he said so. However,
And if he said so.
I'm tired of you. You're unfaithful.
and a woman could, if she wanted a divorce, could only get one for one of two reasons. Either she had to prove that her husband was cheating on her every single night.
That's 365 days of the year.
Imagine that production during the 16th century though. Without any technology, it would have to be a whole fucking operation to be like, this man is cheating on me every night.
It would be like that dinner party where she's like, so orgy, right?
Yeah. Or she just like wears.
I need witnesses.
She just wears really dark clothes.
I'm so scared now. I'm so
That
scared
was me.
now.
That was me.
Jumping
Sorry.
its shadows.
Sorry, something
things
just
are falling
fell.
over.
No, that was
Something
me.
just
That was
fell.
like me
good?
leaning against the thing.
Okay.
We're
It
on
wasn't a
edge.
knock at the door.
We are on edge.
We're okay.
Check your
'Cause I
pulses,
will
everybody.
cut
God damn.
Sorry.
What were
getting
you
cozy.
saying, Grant?
I was saying that I'd cut a bitch, but more importantly, she's just wearing really dark clothes in the bedroom and just counting the days, just like tallying, 364, and I got my documentation, sir.
Okay, what's
But there's no education, so it's like, fuck, what comes after 16?
She hires the bed chamber women to just
She
fuck
can
her
only
husband.
count as high as she is old. It's like, and 15, fuck.
She runs out of limbs to count.
They haven't taught me the next number.
I only got 10 fingers and 10 toes.
That's sad.
So
The second reason?
yeah,
The
because
second
one is
reason-
wild.
She has to prove that he is guilty of incest.
I mean, that's
way
easy.
easier.
Way easier, but also how?
Yeah. Ha! You fucked your brother.
If he did it once,
I mean, look at the children. The production is faulty.
Yeah.
it's hard out here, guys.
Has it ever said how you can prove it? Because like you pointed out, like other than with no technology,
They'd have to get a witness for sure.
The baby comes like,
Got a weird belly button.
right.
You know?
Okay, so yeah,
it looks
and,
just like you and your sister.
but during this time period, 4 women were granted a divorce versus 318 men for scale.
Yeah.
And
Sounds like today.
all right,
No.
yeah, but
It's
like
better
those
now,
4 women
right?
did do the whole production. Like they proved their
to
husband
those
was
women.
yeah, props to the women.
Yeah,
How did she
seriously.
pull that off? That's
yeah.
amazing.
What the fuck?
Nobody knows. But
I'm
anyway,
impressed.
Giulia's clientele is entirely women, okay? For her makeup business, for her, her whole shebang, her boss bitch shit.
Julia is an assassin that kills men.
Listen.
I know this. Ooh, this is a hell of a setup.
Many of these women she became well acquainted with, and many were stuck in horrific marriages.
I see where it's going.
All right,
Yeah,
we see where
yeah.
this is going.
Because one thing. So it is legal to beat and rape your wives. Like 100% legal.
of course.
So we're there. Go
Again,
on.
are we
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about the 1980s or the Renaissance?
No,
Listen,
literally.
when we talk about horrific, we're talking about like horrific, not
Yeah.
like societal horrific. We're talking animalistic horrific,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So because of this, she obviously turned her makeup hustle into a poison pop-up business. She created a concoction called Aqua Tofana, which was sold in a glass vial, sold to the ops as acne medication.
You know,
and
I was-
labeled
By Coca-Cola.
as Magic Waters of St. Nicholas's Tomb, aka quote unquote manna of St. Nicholas.
Isn't that cute?
It
It's kind of cute.
Yeah.
I honestly thought it'd be a tincture to make your penis bigger or
Nope.
to regrow your hair.
Just
Because we're
acne.
talking about straight up murking men. We go after the hairline or the small penis.
Listen, we didn't have running
There's
water.
There's a third. Just squirt. Just like it's. You know, there'd be tons of guys. Oh,
Like a can of squirt?
Yeah. Julia, my pee-pee, this is so small. Do you have the medicine to make it bigger?
so I was
Yes,
half
we
hoping
do.
she was like, it'd be a shame if someone cut the brake
Take
lines
some
on your
action.
husband's stagecoach.
Oh dear
Was
Lord.
that just slitting a horse's leg?
Yeah, that's
Truly.
the Achilles of the horse. Yeah.
Yeah, literally chopping off his ankle. Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. Horse is just like unevenly standing there.
He cut my brakes.
You didn't need a magic vial for that. That one was easy.
That's good.
But we did have a bunch of dirty ass women who didn't have water and they were bathing in basically piss or oil. So she got cute with the branding at one point and put a step-by-step how to use on the product label so that she,
What was the name on it?
the
Aquafina?
wives.
Aqua Tofana.
Aqua Tofana, not the water that we have nowadays.
I knew Aquafina tasted.
Or
I was
Yeah,
gonna
anyway.
say, yeah, like it's by Coca-Cola.
I told you
Right.
to buy Deer Park.
Actually, I feel like probably some of the retaliation from this was generations of men who were probably founders of Coca-Cola at one point.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Maybe.
most likely.
Tell me Coca-Cola is an Italian product?
Nope. But
It
I
is
wouldn't be
evil.
surprised
It's
if
from Atlanta, baby.
there was
It
so
is.
much animosity towards this product that they created something even worse, like aspartame. So anyway, the directions on the vial.
Take your time.
Up top.
Oh, thank you.
Grant was up there for a
Ladies and
while.
gentlemen, that was a high five.
Grant's like,
you, all
I'm
you
right on the edge.
listeners.
Just high five me. Just high five me so I don't kill someone.
We're holding Grant
You guys are all
together
fun.
here. We're
You guys are
holding
all
him.
fun.
We're holding them together here. Anyway, so on the cute little branding said something like, this is how you use the product to cure your acne. And then the wives, if they were questioned why they had poison, they could just be like, no, see, it's for acne. Apply 2 drops on your face. See?
Apply to
Right
penis.
there.
Yeah. Apply to penis.
Right in the dill hole. Just put it right in.
Is it supposed to burn?
That means it's working.
Listen, have y'all tried skin products nowadays? It's not that far off.
Actually,
it is not.
no. I do not use
What?
skin
Chemical
products.
peel?
You don't
Oh
use
my
skin
God.
products?
Face mask is relaxing. And
Or like a
It's
facial
choice.
wash in the shower?
I mean,
like a scrub?
only
Some of
when
them
I've got
are
a girlfriend.
abrasive, though.
Really?
Yeah, some of them
Yeah.
are intense.
Yeah, some are.
So, no.
I don't know if you guys have ever done a face mask with your significant other. Ugh.
I've
It's
done one
great.
alone, baby. What are you talking about?
I don't need a
That's
woman.
right. That's self-care. That's self-care right there. That's
I ain't
that
got
vibrant
time for self-care.
masculinity.
I gotta go to work.
Toxic masculinity.
I'm gonna bring you right back around.
I mean,
I gotta
bacon
go
ain't
jerk
free.
off and throw a picture of my dad in the trash.
Speaking of parents,
I'm not going to the Navy.
God damn it!
Master Sergeant of my ass.
All right.
Okay.
Plenty. That's plenty.
Shit. Okay, so shit. Giulia's mother, Tofania de Adamo, could be butchering that. She was executed in 1633 when Giulia was 13, apparently by being hanged, drawn, and quartered. Does everyone know what all of this is?
Yeah.
I know what hanged is.
Okay, I need to lay it
am.
out. Shh. Also, shut up. You sound like my uncle.
Hell yes.
Come on, you put it on a T-ball.
Austin. They tied this bitch to the back of a horse, drug her body behind the horse to the execution site, hung her until she almost died, and then sliced her up in quarters and then spread her body parts throughout the city.
I mean,
There's
ow.
that one. The other one is to, after all that, tie her up to 4 different horses and then send them in 4 different directions.
yeah, that one too.
Yeah.
That one too.
What did she do?
So here we go. It was
She was
either
a
that
proud,
or
strong woman.
or
Oh, she gotta die.
so she died like that.
She
or,
knew a number
Holy shit.
above 20.
Dude, she was
knew science.
She was dead by this
Is
point.
that? But what I was gonna say, she died by either that or being yeeted off the roof of a bishop's palace wearing a straitjacket, which were
That's fucking cool as hell.
Circle back.
Yeah, bitch. I could use more of the second story.
Just
Let's go back to the
splat.
eating. Damn.
Like
Damn.
like
Yeah.
jumping.
they threw her
No,
off
they
in a
tossed her
straitjacket.
in a straitjacket.
And these were both particularly cruel punishments, even for the time. But she was convicted for poisoning her husband.
Hang on. So they don't know. Historically, we don't know if it's one or the other.
Yeah, I could find either one of those two, but a lot of journalists said that it was super brutal. So that I think they,
Yeah.
yeah.
They
It
made
sounds
their
like they
assumptions.
murdered a couple women that same day. I was like, which one was she?
Yeah, so they just killed so many women they couldn't keep it straight. And you're like, yeah.
Shit.
Well, we did kill a lot of women.
She already
today.
did her duty. She produced a bunch of oven babes. So.
It was the one. Oh, it's the one that poisoned her husband. And
Yeah, that doesn't narrow it down.
We are talking 600
It
years.
sucks
so.
back now.
To rephrase, we suck back now, so I don't know which one.
I like
Throwing
that
them-
that's a band name of that. We suck back now.
we suck.
It's pretty good. Back
Dude,
now.
It could be either really gay or really historical, or both.
both.
¿Por qué no los
As we have established, there were gay people in the past.
I mean, listen, everything gay
News
is
to
also
me.
very historical. So.
This is true. Not according to Florida. So,
Nice. Sorry, guys. Go ahead.
okay, so her mother was found guilty for poisoning her husband, so she was executed like that when Giulia was 13. So the poison was probably invented by Giulia's mother, but they think Giulia may have like altered the recipe a little bit.
She perfected
They're still
it.
unsure, but it's thought to have contained arsenic, lead, and belladonna. I did not know what belladonna was, but it's a plant where the berry juice was actually historically used in Italy to dilate women's pupils, which would give them like a batter bitch juicy eyeball appearance. Moist retinas were the BBLs of this time period.
Italians were doing Japanese anime eyes before.
They were like, baby,
before
your
Japan
eyes are
was.
dry as fuck.
They were like, you see that uggo bitch with the dry eyes? Look at that ugly ass bitch with the dry ass. Like,
Hang on.
The biggest read in history was, you got dry eyes.
Was there a side effect, or is it just makes your?
it just makes them juicy,
It
baby.
was like when they put
side
leeches
effect
on
was,
their
"My
lips, or
eyes!"
they put Beetlejuice on their fucking cheeks, or they
Like,
slapped their fucking cheeks
Olden
to make
times
them
Botox.
red.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Olden
exactly.
times Botox.
pain is beauty.
And or lips.
yeah,
I'm sure it burned.
I'm sure it didn't feel good.
I mean,
it's working.
belladonna is literally a plant made for poison. Like people
Right.
have poisoned other people with belladonna for years.
You just squirt it in your.
But it was used as a beauty thing.
It was their acid.
Yeah.
So they tripped balls through their eyeballs.
That's crazy.
I'm glad we can laugh about it, but it's fucked up.
I'm not
fucking
those bitches.
crazy.
I mean,
juicy.
you can't say too soon anymore. You know, it's
Listen, dudes have
1600s.
always been looking for women to be more juicy.
It's true.
facts.
True.
So
Yeah.
continue.
I want to take a bite out of it.
Okay.
You
So
know, it sounded like those ladies were in it to win it. Good for them.
Yeah.
They were.
Yeah. So Giulia, she was a little problem solver. She would sell aqua tofana to the many, many miserable wives of the 17th century so they could then go kill their husbands, right? Their awful husbands, I assume. I'm sure there was like a few in there that were like, he's annoying. Like a handful.
All he does is sit around all day and drink beer.
She truly was working public service.
Yeah,
like
she
one of the
really
first
was.
forms of
Yeah.
public service.
I
No, for
wholeheartedly.
sure.
MC, you're a saleswoman. Do you think you'd have to sell this product, or you think it kind of sells itself?
I think it sells it like it's all. The need never stops. It's like toilet paper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was about
That's
to
why
say.
there's 600.
Yeah. Like, just as true as like everyone's going to continue shitting, there will always be awful husbands.
Yeah.
100%. I was thinking should be replaced for hotcakes. Sells like hotcakes.
Sells
just
like
now sells
aqua
like-
tofana.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Yeah.
husband poison.
We have a business plan. Business plan.
This shit sells itself. It sells like husband poison.
We moved from cake to poison. We love it.
I love it. So her business was obviously by word of mouth. The women were extremely careful with who they told about Giulia. She also made sure to do very thorough background checks on every woman before accepting them as a
All
new
that
client.
meant was visiting their children and saying, "Does your mom hit you?" Good.
Is she there
She's
every
fine
day?
then.
Does she feed you? Okay, cool.
Awesome. This is an important part. This is a very important part. Jamie, I need your undivided attention. Why are you on your phone right now?
Sorry, I was checking if Broadchest Saloon denied doing it.
He did deny doing it.
I'm checking my email right now.
Oh,
See-
the sand. I didn't know what we were talking about. The sand. Who's this?
Saltwater's boy toy.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, saltwater.
Was it him?
Sandy's boy toy is Boltchester. What?
Saloon Broadchest. The lore. Let me
Who are
introduce
y'all
you to the
friends
lore.
with? Holy
Sally
shit.
Saltwater's bow is Saloon Broadchest.
Okay.
We are not using their real names.
This is
Are they
insane.
superheroes?
No.
And they're
They'd be
even close.
terrible.
And
I feel like
no, they're
they're
terrorists.
They're X-Men mutants.
Oh. Okay.
but on the bad side.
Imagine if Sally Saltwater was a quote unquote superhero just doing nothing.
She'd be Knives Lady because she just collects knives.
Just chilling.
She just like someone would do something and she just run up and be like, stab. You just got saltwater.
And then that's
That
your
man stole
superhero.
my purse, stabs other man.
He probably deserved it. Oh, this is probably her ancestor we're talking about.
Yeah,
Probably-
Julia.
probably.
It's a long lineage. Let's be real.
I need to tell you about
Okay,
this.
tell
Okay,
us about
you
the
have my
poison.
undivided
All
attention.
right,
I have your
tell
undivided-
us about the poison.
This
Yeah.
poison was tasteless, colorless, and odorless.
Oh my.
Damn.
The best ones are.
And they could not trace it at this time period at all. Like they had nothing.
They couldn't trace a duck.
Yeah, that's very true.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
That was
I don't know,
perfect.
but
That
I
was
understood
tracing a
it.
picture.
I was like, yeah.
I'm thinking not like hunting tracing. I'm thinking of like duct to paper and tracing.
That's exactly what I was referencing. That's exactly what it is.
Fuckers couldn't
Oh, I
trace
thought
it.
you went-
They needed a digi drop.
Honestly, I thought you went smarter with that because back in the day they used to weigh witches against ducks before they would try and drown
Whoa.
them.
Is that
Oh,
real?
damn.
I thought that was just
What a
Monty
smart
Python.
cookie
It was a
you
joke.
are.
that
I'm
Monty
subconsciously
Python
a
did.
genius.
Damn.
I would agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sipsy.
Okay, so this poison would kill its victim in 3 days.
3 days.
3 days.
Was it painful?
So
Do you have to do like just one?
Did you
bit?
smell it?
Listen, we're gonna
Let me cook. Let me
explain.
I'm
cook.
excited. I'm excited.
He's
Yeah, sorry.
excited. With the first dose, the symptoms would go kind of unnoticed. It was kind of like cold symptoms, but like not bad. They would just be like, I'm under the weather. I don't know what's going on. And then they would just feel weak or whatever. And then by the third dose, the symptoms would be vomiting, extreme thirst, diarrhea, severe burning pain in the throat and stomach. And then by the fourth dose, he dead.
This goes
Damn.
back to what I always say. It's all fun and games until the oatmeal starts tasting funny.
Oh, it doesn't taste.
Is that what you're
That's
always
right.
saying?
That's what I always say.
That's-
Whenever I see something that's probably a trap.
You
Yeah.
say it's
That
all
oatmeal
fun and
tastes
games
funny.
Yeah.
until the oatmeal starts tasting funny.
Yeah, I know the poison's odorless and tasteless, but the saying stays the same.
You're like, it's still
You
true.
know the easy solution: respect your partner.
Ooh, maybe try that.
Shut up, Grant.
What a thought.
Wow.
Easy.
Wow.
Don't,
I
yeah.
feel like you're kind of coming at me.
Hang on. So,
I don't know. Just in case.
so you said
you worry about this in the future. Just
when do you
respect your
die?
partner.
Like you said, you die on the third day.
Fourth dose.
Fourth dose gets you.
He
It's
dies.
it's a dosage thing. Okay,
Yeah,
we'll
because
get
she
into
could
it.
pour it all in.
We'll
but
get, we'll
she
get
doesn't
into
do that.
it.
She
We'll
doesn't
get
do
into
that.
it.
But you want him to suffer a little bit.
Yeah, of
Well,
course.
amongst
They
other
made
reasons.
you suffer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So besides the side effects of the poison, making it seem like the flu or some other natural cause, the husband would do all the like, I'm about to die tasks, like create a will, say their goodbyes, and they would often repent their sins to
that's
guarantee heaven to access to heaven.
Fucking
Of course.
smart.
Yeah.
Best retribution.
And that would
ever.
make the wives feel a lot better because they'd be like, oh my God, he's forgiven. He's got
Oh,
better plans.
yeah.
Therapy
That's
and
good.
death.
No,
They
more
were
importantly,
super religious.
That's best of both worlds, honestly.
Yeah.
more importantly, he's given up the land.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
monies.
He's
Not hitting you anymore?
and he's with Jesus.
I assume.
Yeah.
He's
Whatever.
too weak to hit.
Yeah. Italian Jesus, which is the best Jesus.
Right.
Oh, dude, can you imagine Sunday gravy with Jesus?
Dude,
In Italy, yeah, I can.
dude, 600 people
Draped over some
in the
pasta.
same area.
Yes.
You know, some guys like, hey, Joseph, I've been feeling really sick the past 2 days. And you're like, oh, dude, Austin's dead. He had the same thing happen to him. I'd get your will and get everything lined up.
I thought you were just going to be like, yeah, I've been sick the past couple years. It's way back now.
That's why they had
We're
weird
all
names
sick.
like the mumps or the Black Death.
My water is filled with human shit.
We've
Like,
all
it
been
couldn't
sick
be
forever.
that.
We all feel bad all the time. We don't even know how to wash our hands.
So once these women,
Austin looks like a raisin.
Come over here so I can hit you.
all right. So once these women got this idea in their heads that they wanted to kill their husbands, right? They would drop. This is how it was administered. They drop the poison in the man's wine or the tea or the soup
or the oatmeal.
or the oatmeal,
Ye
and
old
wait.
oatmeal.
They weren't suspected for murder, okay, because Giulia would coach them on how to act when their husbands began to feel ill.
Oh,
Bad
acting
bitch.
coach.
Yeah.
She's
too.
an acting coach. She's a marketing specialist. She's a
she was
saleswoman.
a life coach.
She was a
Yeah.
She started.
Anyway,
Way
so
ahead of her time. I get her
she'd be
props.
like,
Yeah, right?
be anxious, be stressed,
Cry.
put on a show,
Cry.
you know, oh, my
The black
husband.
veil. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And after they die, she would tell them that you need to demand a post-mortem examination just to seal the deal, right?
Oh, they did those back then?
Yeah,
but
they
they-
would basically just cut them open and be like, he's dead.
There's
Ew, goop. Yeah,
But
he's
it would-
definitely dead.
It would
So much
result-
blood. Ugh.
It would result in nothing because they couldn't trace the poison. It was not only odorless, but it was untraceable. So the widow would be proven innocent every time. And the poison took time. So while the husband was suffering, they would like call the doctor and they'd be like, what's wrong with my husband? And the doctor would be like, it seems like the flu. But then it would worsen. But the doctor would give them meds. And nothing helped, which left all of the doctors really fucking perplexed.
You're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is going on?
Man,
had no
I'm
idea.
stumped.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't get it.
Not very smart doctors, just like Ayla.
Must be that penis Blake that's going around all the abusive husbands.
Yeah.
But sir, his penis seems fine.
Don't
Yeah, it
smell
is
fine.
Smells funny.
It stinks just like mine. Why are we doing British? This is Italian.
It's Italian, yeah.
Italian.
What's the matter with this pee-pee?
They said my knob, it's a swollen.
But it smells just like a mine. All right.
Maybe that's because you put it in too many whores who smell like a tuna
It
fish.
smells like a parmigiano.
Damn it, you're
You've
right.
been eating too much rigatoni. Anyway, her downfall. Take it away, MC.
So, where the downfall? She'd been cooking this business for a while. 600 men have fucking keeled over, right?
Yeah.
Like, we're fucking like, what the fuck?
She be
going on?
cooking.
Is she charging a lot of money? Like, is she making?
Nah, this is public service,
This
bitch.
is a public.
She's doing it for the love of the game, dude.
She's a.
Just
Yeah.
saying, she could 600.
She sold the shit. She's not dumb.
Of course, she made money
sold
off
the
of
shit.
dead men.
Damn, why?
The good husbands go to work. They're like, where is everybody?
Yeah, like the real, like a guy wearing like with like a coffee mug. It's like, I love my wife. I guess I'm pulling an all-nighter today. 'Cause I'm the only one working.
He sends like the peasant boy back home to be like, I got promoted again, honey. I don't understand what's happening.
And this is how unions formed to protect men from their wives.
New lore, I love it.
Literally.
Just kidding.
Joseph, why do you want to do overtime? I'm scared to go home. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't smell anything. I don't
so
taste anything, but I
fucking
know it's
scared.
there.
I was in the middle of a conversation with Bob and he vomited on my chest.
Don't get me wrong, Bob's an asshole, but
I hate that guy.
I'm not that broken up about it, but I am suspicious.
Grossed out more than anything. Yeah. So they've been doing this shit for a while. There's a few different versions of the downfall because this was a long time ago. A lot of this information was found in like journals and like they're scraping this story together. So I'm gonna circle back on the most popular story I found, but I'm gonna go with the second most popular story I could find for the downfall, which was that Giulia was executed in 1659 along with her daughter and 4 of their business associates.
Damn, got her daughter in the business association.
Oh, yeah,
feds
and her
came
mother.
in.
It was a dynasty, baby.
Damn.
I wonder how
Also,
they
there are
knocked.
stories that also have included other generations, like her grandmother. Like these bitches were hard, tough as
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Like they
Well, they
knew
pass
what
it
they
down,
were
you
doing.
know, like
They were-
medicine women would.
Yeah.
Problem solvers,
Yeah.
in my opinion. So,
Agreed.
according to this version, Giulia sells the poison to a new client. And she did the background check on her. Everything was good. The lady bought the poison and she took it home. She prepared her husband some soup. She put 2 drops in his soup. And as he's going to eat it, she goes, "Stop! Don't do that! Don't eat the soup!"
She turned on her own.
Okay,
No.
listen, no, but like, Jamie, if I gave you a bowl of soup and you were like about to eat it,
Yeah.
and I screamed that level,
She got cold feet.
what the fuck would you say?
What the fuck is in this soup?
Yeah, that's a natural human response, right? And then she's flat. She's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, what do you mean?
Why do the alphabet say ha ha ha?
You took everything out of the alphabet soup other than the H and the A.
And she's like, I don't know. She's literally just fucking floundering, dude. Like I imagine her being like a truly terrible liar. And he's getting mad frustrated, so then he does what any reasonable bloke of the 17th century would do.
He beats her
and
senseless?
beats the shit out of her until she confesses correct. And then...
What did you do to me? What did you do to me?
Okay, what's poison? Yeah, like that's how it happens.
You son of a bitch!
So he drags her ass down to the authorities in Rome, and they use some type of like really fucked up torture device. I don't know
Get her
what
to
it
talk
was.
more.
Yeah. I know it worked.
Catholicism. Sorry, go ahead.
There we go.
They make her convert to Catholicism as an adult. Truly the worst fate that could befall anyone.
That's awful. So she confesses, she tells them everything, and now they have a written confession and names.
Yeah,
Damn.
Gulia Tofana.
Damn, it'd be your own people.
So she was then warned by one of her friends that this bitch ratted. And Giulia panics and packs up all her stuff, takes off looking for a place to stay. She winds up at a church and asks them for sanctuary. Her plan was to stay and lay low until she could make her escape. But we don't fuck with rats.
We do not.
No.
And the Italian are no different, okay? Once they heard about Soup Bitch, rumors started flying. At one point, the entire nation thought Giulia had poisoned the water supply through Rome. She didn't, okay? But everyone believed it and wanted blood. Word eventually got out that Giulia was hiding out in a church, and a mob of Giulia haters, probably with pitchforks and torches, came to the church and demanded that they hand Giulia over, okay? Church is like, hey sis, bad news.
You gotta go.
They're really mad.
They won't
God's
leave.
not real, so he's not going to do anything.
They have fire. They're holding fire.
They were like, listen, this church
In
was a
their
lot of
hands.
money.
It's
They've
nuts.
got fire. The church is made of, well, you guessed it,
It's wood. We got children in here.
They've got big forks.
So the mob
They
takes
got big
Giulia.
appetites for revenge.
They got people forks out here. I mean, come on.
They get Giulia, they bring her to the authorities, and they relentlessly torture her until she confesses to having murdered over 600 men. Period.
Just a quick rewind. Being in a mob, it's got to be pretty sweet.
Right?
When you're like, so-and-so did what now? Well, I'm not doing
being
shit.
in the
Let's
mob.
fucking go.
No, like being in a mob.
in the mob.
Like
is
someone's
great.
like,
Oh, yeah.
Being on the other side of the mob, not so great.
Hey, we're gonna go get Julie.
fuck yeah, dude. I got nothing better to do.
This is what we feel about October 7th, right?
It's October 7th.
What is October 7th?
Storming the Capitol.
That's
That was
January.
January
January
6th?
January.
You know what?
It was
will
the other
be
one.
this
They
October
did,
7th.
No, they did the other one.
Not
and
the
they
month?
didn't publicize it.
That's true.
Not
they
the
did
day.
the
Anyway,
other
that
one.
was my bad. Supposed to be a good joke.
Don't you ever
Landed
disrespect my
flat.
favorite holiday.
Anyway,
How much soup did you have?
I had a lot of soup with poison.
She
in
had
it.
2 soups.
And she was taking
How many
handfuls of that
pizza
sand.
slices did you have?
For the
That's
record,
what I'm trying
the
to figure
prank-
out right now. I'm starting to feel a little ahead.
the prankster left us a pizza, and did you eat any?
Fuck no.
Neither did I. All
I
the
did.
rest of these stupid
No,
idiots.
I didn't eat any of it.
You didn't
Just
eat any?
I
this
didn't eat
side
any
of
of
the
it.
Only the
table.
3 most intelligent people at the table ate the pizza.
All right.
And
You know
I
what?
just mixed
Might
up
be
January
odorless
6th
and
with October
tasteless.
7th.
I saw MC and Ayla have one. I was like, they can't be the only ones that died.
Oh, Austin, that's the
Right.
sweetest thing you've ever said.
I mean, who's gonna like? What if they like prank you in heaven? I gotta be there. You know?
That's
That's
why
fair.
he gets so
That's
much
fair.
ass.
he actually randomly says good shit.
Accidentally, and it works for me.
He's like, I'm just me.
Insane.
I'm in the opposite camp. I'm like, these dumbass bitches, they're doing a whole setup about being like this killer with an
Poisoning,
odorless,
yeah.
tasteless poison. Like, what's the worst that could happen?
It's a pizza.
Listen,
But
if
they brought it
anything,
to us.
if anything's gonna be on my gravestone, it's gonna be died by pizza from Sandman Pizza Box.
I hope I die that way. you
She
know?
died the way she lived, eating
Can we be
pizza.
buried together?
perfect.
Like
Yeah.
next to each other?
No, for sure. Yeah, down.
Do we share a tombstone or do we have
We can
3?
have a family.
We can
plot.
share.
I don't know.
Awesome.
Cemeteries and plots are very expensive. If you guys just want to share
It's okay. I got
one,
money.
like one casket,
Yeah.
I call the
Yeah.
middle.
Dibsies.
We'll dump y'all in the same hole.
Or we
don't
could
worry.
get like,
I mean, MC would probably be in the middle. You're the smallest.
hey, I don't want to be in the middle throughout my entire dead life.
What if we dig you up and switch you around every so often?
That's
Yes,
fine.
please.
Then.
Is
That's
that
cool?
fine.
Like a
Okay.
rotisserie.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
You have to have a schedule.
Yeah.
Every 3 years.
We'll
Every
build in
3
a crank
years.
in the casket so we can just turn the casket
Yeah.
and you guys can just fumble around.
Oh man, that's so much easier. Yeah, let's go with the hand crank. Yeah.
That's awesome.
This is definitely how I want it to be buried.
100%.
And then neighborhood kids will just break into the cemetery and they'll be like, let's see how fast we can make a call.
No, it'll be
Rattle those.
amazing.
Yeah, listen to him tumble. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I love the idea of the like internal like thumping sound of it.
It's like putting shoes in a dry machine.
It's some like Austin motherfucker, like, it's tumble time.
Oh, what a legacy. What
great.
a legacy.
Okay. So that was the second most popular version of her downfall I could find, right?
Yeah.
But most sources state that Giulia actually died peacefully in her sleep in 1651, unsuspected of any crimes, which is such
That's
fucking
fucking horseshit,
slay.
Dude, yes, queen.
Wow.
That's what I'm gonna go with.
Yeah.
What?
That's what I'm gonna go with.
That's what I'm going
That's
with.
my
Definitely
headcanon.
going with
Yeah, no,
that one.
absolutely.
Died
That's what
peacefully
fucking
in
happened.
her sleep with no regrets.
Nah,
No, not a
Regrets.
single one.
the peaceful in the sleep just reminds me of like when every cop does a no-knock warrant. They're like, nah, they were just like that.
yeah.
10
This is
shots
so
deep.
true.
No, that's fine. The bullets
Yeah,
came from
that lady
nowhere.
was going to throw boiling water on me. I had to shoot her in the face.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Pieces of shit.
Anyway.
that's the vibe I'm getting. She fell asleep. She was happy.
No, I think she got away with it. But so, yeah, if you Google when Giulia died, 90% of sources say that it was 1651, not 1659 when her daughter and all their colleagues died, or were executed brutally, should I say. So it's possible her daughter got caught in that same exact way, and then she spilled all of her mom's secrets to the authorities. It was said that her daughter, she didn't crack under pressure and handled herself very well and seemed very intelligent.
She's got those roots.
Yeah, and didn't confess for up to 6 months under torture.
6 months
This
of
my
torture and did
bitch.
not confess?
Yeah.
Damn,
Bad
girl.
bitch. That's
Fucking
a
hardcore.
Bad bitch bloodline.
Yeah,
That is a
seriously.
bad bitch.
Unbreakable.
And then another popular version said that one of her colleagues, Giovanna de Grandis, who dealt with the more lower class citizens of Italy, she was the weakest link to the operation. And she was detained by authorities after only 3 occasions of mysterious death in her area. And then they set up an elaborate trap to catch her in the act. They just sent a bitch in where
It was
she
a
was
bad
like,
pyramid scheme.
yeah, she was like,
Yeah.
I want to buy some poison. She was like, here you go. And then they came out and were like, gotcha,
Yeah.
bitch.
Damn, that's entrapment.
yeah.
Yeah, total ops.
Damn, y'all.
And then they
Fucked
tortured
up.
her and got her to confess to all of her colleagues, and they found him that way. So,
Fuck.
I mean, they get results.
You know what? ACAB throughout the ages.
That's right.
you come through all that. But I'm choosing to believe Giulia died peacefully in her sleep because,
Me too.
oh
Me
my
too.
God,
Yeah.
I'm in love with her.
I like them the most.
She's fantastic.
She's
Honestly,
Is
pretty
there no like
uplifting.
rumors that she actually like was able to skip town and they just found some woman and then they were like, you're Giulia now?
I mean, it's debatable. There's a lot. Like, I even checked my like EDU library records for this bitch.
Damn.
Yeah, and there's a couple stories out there about
Yeah?
her.
Sure.
And her family. Her family was legendary.
Dynasty.
Yeah, full dynasty.
Do you know if there's any living descendants?
I mean, me.
Yeah.
Us. Us.
Yeah.
Third cousin.
Third
Aye.
cousins. Yeah, that's true.
That's
We're
right.
actually telling our family history right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
But 2 things real quick. History is written by the victors, which unfortunately is men in the Western Hemisphere. Men! So
Stop.
we got that as far as searching through history being difficult.
Yeah, it's true.
Also, real quick, MC, I love the fact that this is the perfect antithesis of the last person that you brought to the table.
I hated that last bitch. I needed to rectify the situation. That last bitch
You
is
came
so
with the one
fucking dumb.
that wanted
The
to
worst
have-
killer to ever
Yeah.
exist.
We had the valley, and now we have the peak.
Still probably one of our greatest episodes.
Oh,
ever.
absolutely.
oh my God.
Favorite
Actually,
episode.
I think
I was losing my mind, but it was funny.
I'm gonna say this lady got out. Because how hard could it be to escape a city or a town?
Yeah.
No, exactly. Like
got out.
odorless,
she
like
crashed. Yeah.
this thing lasts months before they die sometimes, depending on how you administer
And
it.
she
like,
sounds smart. She had a
so
backup
smart.
plan. She
Yeah.
had a plan to get the fuck
She
out
had
of
a
town.
go bag
She
ready.
had
Giovanna was the dumb
generations
bitch.
teaching
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
Like
Not Julia.
her colleagues were the
Her colleagues,
fuckers.
she definitely
They
told
got
Giovanna,
caught.
like, hey,
Yeah.
you gotta like interview and check people and like make sure they have like good references.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Giovanna did not. She was like, she said her husband beat her, so I gave her the poison. And you're like, Giovanna, stop doing that.
It's like
I
a
don't know what
weird
that accent
southern
was, but I
Jersey
loved
shore.
it. Yeah.
So Jersey.
It's Italian.
Like I grew up in Alabama, but I moved to Jersey Shore.
So we have some residual facts if you would like to hear.
I love
Residual
to.
facts. Residual
residuals.
facts.
Residual facts. They were all executed at Campo dei Fiori, which translates to Field of Flowers. Cute.
So fitting.
Oh,
It's very
okay.
cute.
Yeah.
But
Lady
theme.
murder. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
we love it. The area was apparently a meadow in the 14th century, so they decided to turn it into a horse market execution site hybrid.
And now it's a Shoney's.
Yay, industry.
It's an Italian Shoney's.
Shoney Oli Oli.
It's a Shoney's.
You guys, it's still a little market square, and you can get an Airbnb there for $170 a night. So like,
we
wow.
should go.
That's,
Trashville International, bro.
that's better than a Shoney's.
Holy shit, there's an Olive Garden here. This is nice.
This is nice.
We are in Italy.
You tell me you've got unlimited breadsticks?
I would pay so much money to see the four of you go up to like a group of Italian men and be like, "Hey, is there an Olive Garden here in Italy?" In Rome.
If the
I mean,
four
I've
of
heard
us,
when you're there, you're family.
This place isn't like Olive Garden at all.
Sorry. Familia.
if we
my
go, we have to
God.
have one interpreter, and we're just like telling him like, all right, now ask him this question.
It's going to be the most like stressed like interpreter ever. Like there are
chain
people who
smoking.
literally did like combat like interpretations in fucking Afghanistan who have had less stress than taking us on a tour of Italy.
Everyone in the interaction would be stressed except for you
It's
guys.
just always going to be like Italian nonsense. They want to know if it's an Olive Garden.
And we're just sitting there like, this is hilarious. This is such a good bit.
So funny.
Where is the Fazoli's?
What's Italian for commit to the bit?
Pizza. Pizza.
He's just been saying that over and over again.
He won't stop.
He's wearing a fucking
Make him say it
toga.
again. Say pizza again.
Okay, someone listener
Hang on,
needs
what's
to fund
Italian
our
for
trip.
pizza? Is it just pizza?
Pizza.
Just say it again. Say it
Just
again.
keep asking these guys. Hey, what's Italian for pizza? It's pizza, goddammit! It's pizza.
Pizza, you fool!
I'm fucking dying.
Give you a pizza, my man.
Holy shit. So that trip's
Fuck.
booked.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm saying a listener
Murder
needs to
Schmurder
pay for
does
the trip.
Italy.
Hey,
Today.
join the Patreon so we can go to Italy.
Please.
know
Terrorize
you
the
wanna
locals.
see it.
We just need
Do
one
Italy.
wealthy
We need
patron.
one wealthy patron of the arts, much like in the Renaissance when all the Ninja Turtles were painting.
Exactly.
Leonardo,
Yes.
Raphael, I
Yes,
see
all
you.
of them were painting.
And you know
I
what?
see
Send us
you.
to Italy, and we'll do it.
Joseph will suck your dick.
Well,
Wow.
we'll see. Maybe you take me to Italy.
Well,
Volunteer.
You take me to an Italian villa. You get me good and wind up, and I'll suck a lot of things.
I was gonna say the chances
Wine makes
You
me
heard
rise.
it from the mouth.
they're still low, but they're not zero.
the mouth
They're
in
not-
question.
Right.
Tell you what, the four of us will do it all at once. We'll just take turns.
That's a
Boom.
good friend.
Wait, that's cute.
I would do that. That's
Yeah.
Swapping
That's
spit
so-
in a real way.
Oh, dude,
Sorry, I almost
yeah.
tripped
Yeah.
over my words. Swapping the
Ayla's getting a little turned on.
Frick.
So the four of you gonna
You guys are gonna.
slurp some spit.
So you guys gonna spit in each other's mouths, or like,
Ooh, I'm just enacting the
that'll be
investor.
another million.
All right, what else? What else? we
Another
got?
residual fact. Some of the clients were executed, but not too many of them because it was actually very hard to narrow down who murdered their husbands, who was the names, because a lot of them would also like claim to be like, I thought it was a beauty product, especially because belladonna, if they figured out it was in there, they'd be like, we put that in our eyeballs for these
Yeah.
juicy, juicy wet eyes that you love so much.
for these wet ass eyes.
Come on now.
Officer.
I just had my, what was it? not Altoids. What's the good one for the weed smokers?
Altoids?
Eye drops.
No.
The ones that burn a little?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about those.
It does start with an A. It's like
I just know what they look like.
Yeah.
Alos or something.
Yeah, doesn't
Alo.
matter. Doesn't matter.
Anyway, all right. So we couldn't find any info on Giulia's spouse if she had one. However, her stepdaughter's dad was named Niccolo Spano.
Was there-
apparently very wealthy. What's that?
Rotos.
I was gonna ask before we carry on. Was there like a underground sisterhood?
There's
For all the
always,
women?
there's always
For
been an
sure.
underground sisterhood.
Always has been, always will be.
Yeah.
In fact,
It lives on.
yeah.
They can't talk too much about it because, we're dudes.
But I imagine there had to are there any rumors or is there any like journal entries of like an underground sisterhood of 600 men died? There has to be like a group of women who are like, shut the fuck up,
600 happy
Janice.
wives, widows.
Janice, shut the fuck up. You say one fucking thing.
Janice,
It's
don't
called the
ruin this.
Housewives of Italy. Actually.
It's called the Sisterhood of the Traveling
And then
Pants.
we did
Yes,
such a good
it
job
is.
covering it up. We made reality TV big. Yeah, I'm sure they were pissed, the ones that wanted to get away with it. But anyway, so Nicola Spano. We assume that they were married at some point because there's a stepdaughter, but there's debate whether or not,
Stepdaughter.
she murdered her husband or one of the other epic ladies in her family may have, and the stories got crossed or something like that. But some people believe that this is all just a hoax caused by hysteria and misogyny. Sounds very familiar, right, folks?
big
That
time.
Giulia was an innocent cosmetic saleswoman who ended up being blamed for natural causes of death, but that's no fun.
And not true.
So when you search Gulia Tofana, the most popular searched question is, can you guess?
Etsy? Giulia Tofana Etsy?
That's so good.
Great guess, but no,
Julia to find a recipe.
no. It is Giulia Tofana a hero? Survey says yes. Yeah, baby. So there's also even speculation that 100 years later, after Aqua Tofana and the whole shabacle, like through media and shit like that, Giulia's poison was administered to Mozart.
To Mozart?
Yeah.
Mozart?
Fuck off.
Yeah.
He did
Mosey
die.
Mo. You
What?
know,
Mosey Mo?
What's that?
Mosey Mo.
Didn't they do
Mosey
most of their
Mo.
movie of
Maybe
Mozart?
drank this
Amadeus
shit.
Wolfgang?
Amadeus, yeah.
Yeah.
Mosey Mo?
Fantastic
Mr.
movie,
Wolfgang.
by the way.
the bars.
Hang on.
He
So
did die from mysterious causes.
Yeah. Yep.
Honestly, yeah.
So
From
there's
his wife?
speculation.
from his wife or what? Oh,
No, just
It may have been his wife.
It may have
He-
been.
May have been.
Could have been anyone.
was
Could have been the
fantastic
intern.
Could have
at
been the
writing
intern.
music.
That's- yeah.
Fantastic asshole. Very good piano player. But he did die way too young from mysterious causes. That's wonderful.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
We
Yes.
brought the truth.
I like that one.
Wasn't it?
I like that
wasn't
one a lot.
they speculate that he died from another composer? At least that's kind of how they painted it in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you've never seen Amadeus, that's a great.
I
movie.
haven't seen it.
It's
That's,
awesome.
that's a good movie.
To my understanding,
His
like
older
he did have
competitor.
that feud, but it was very much dramatized.
Yeah.
Dramatized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dramatized.
Traumatized.
I
Say
mean,
it
that's
Dramatized.
Julia, folks.
I love it.
That was great.
awesome.
That's
Yeah.
our girl.
Yeah.
That's the love of my fucking
That's my
life.
bitch
Dude.
right there.
Seriously, patron saint of
Jesus.
fuck
I know
y'all.
it.
I
That's
think
awesome.
about her a lot.
Yeah.
Was there one guy who was just like, well, most of those guys had it coming.
Probably.
For sure,
Duh.
dude.
There had to be
Most of
some
them all
guy
did
who was
have
just
it
like,
coming.
Frank was an asshole.
For
For
sure.
sure. No one missed him.
Yeah.
That's probably why they got away with it for so long.
I mean, we're talking 600. The per capita was probably like 1,200 people. So, like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, I
I feel
love
like
it.
people were kind of into it.
Yeah. People probably noticed and they were like, a lot of assholes dying. And they're like, you know
And that's
what?
how the Catholic Church survived. They were like,
Nah.
yes, God did it.
God did it,
Yeah.
man.
God
And people
did
were
it.
dumb, so they were just
Right.
like, oh, yeah,
God
sure,
giveth
whatever.
and taketh away.
You know, that makes a lot of sense. I'm
Yeah.
glad.
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, you know?
Goodbye Earl, the song by Dixie Chicks, or the Chicks now, based on Aqua Tofana.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Not
That's
that
cool.
bad.
Yeah.
Also, the Victorian era had a large poison period as well. So
Yeah.
this, you know, there's a lot of
She was
legacy
really
in
ahead of her
this.
time.
Yeah,
Just-
for sure, for
She
sure.
was a baddie.
Yeah.
I know.
Like they said she was hot, a business
I
owner, a
pictured her
marketing
hot the whole
specialist,
time.
a life coach.
Listen,
same.
we went
Yeah.
like there's a lot of research here that can be conflicting. However, the one thing that continuously goes through all of it is how much of a badass this bitch is.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
no negativity in this story. Like
Love
this family, this bitch,
Slay.
gold.
I'm imagining a goth baddie in my head, and then all the guys are like, "Well, she is a
It's
goth
not a
baddie."
It's because
phase,
she like
Mom.
worked at an apothecary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Yeah.
thinking like
Oh,
black
yeah.
dress.
Well, and all the
They're in
marketing, the
corsets.
materials, you know,
Oh,
like
yeah.
how, like really like tailoring her like advertising, I guess, like her aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely goth.
I
baddie.
also imagine the back of the line to hell, and it's just like, "Hey, Phil,
What's your number? 549.
They literally have an Aqua Tofana line. Causes of
and like
death.
3 dudes turn around.
Where are we at now? 217.
oatmeal."
The demographic of hell was like way oversaturated with Italians for a while.
I was like, I hope they didn't get to hang out because they'd probably just be like, your wife was a bitch too, huh?
And like,
Even Zane's like, I gotta separate you guys.
This is New Jersey.
Separate the Italians immediately.
All right.
Listen, this story is so much better than the novelty Nashville story that we have about how hot chicken came to be. Y'all know that one?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
a great
I do.
story.
Yeah, where the wife of the hot chicken connoisseur ended up trying to poison him with hot sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You've
but
never
he
heard this
ended-
story?
Yeah.
But he ended up loving
men.
the hot sauce. And so then he took her fucking ploy and made it into a multi-million-dollar company in which he sold Nashville hot chicken.
That's right.
Oh my God.
so when I'm like after some hot chicken and I'm like shitting my
That's
ass
her.
off,
You can
I'm
thank
just-
a woman.
Yeah.
That's her
And I
legacy.
think to myself, I feel like I ate poison. I did.
You
Surely
totally
did.
did.
He took one bite. He's like, "This shit's awesome."
She's just like reveling in the fact
You
that
made this? I
your
thought you hated
asshole
me.
is on fire.
Yeah.
Like she's so happy.
I'm just
about
like, oh, women.
it. She's just like from the grave.
I feel like the takeaway here is men, watch your wives.
That's right.
That's
baby.
right.
Take care of your
Never know.
wives.
Man, don't get married. They'll kill
Or
you.
be nice.
Be
Or-
nice.
Be a good partner.
Or be a
All
good
right.
poisoner.
Just-
Just
Wow.
be a good partner. And if
Or
you're not a
take
good partner,
small amounts of any untraceable
watch out
poison.
for poison.
Always have a
Build
good
an
diet.
immunity.
Build an immunity.
Or
That's right.
always cook your
Yeah.
food so your wife doesn't.
There you go.
Hey, there you go. All eyes on the
Learn
food all
to
the time.
cook.
Well, I saw a video recently of this guy talking about. He's like, does anybody have like know those girls that are like, if you hurt my best friend, I will kill you? And he was like, oh, I don't know how to tell you this, sweetheart, but on a scale of like 1 to 100 on things that are threatening, you're like a 1. I'm like, but Giulia Tofana exists.
Yeah.
You dumb bitch.
Yeah.
The ones,
600 men.
the
Yeah.
ones are the
History.
ones you have to worry about.
The 1%.
Right.
bitch.
Exactly.
It's the least expected that she'll die from.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep,
You
that's
gonna
You get too
die.
comfy, you might get that cop knock at your door.
God, don't remind
And
Grant.
26 boxes full of sand.
Yeah, it's all good.
I do have a
Well,
Hang on, this did happen on the flip side last year, where a husband was poisoning his wife in her protein shakes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
She was so
Ah.
stupid. But, oh, wait, there was another one that was trying to put
gotta
bleach in her coffee.
Yeah.
But the dude tasted the bleach. And so it was completely fucking ridiculous because he was like, you're literally trying to poison me.
That's bleach. Bleach tastes like
how
bleach.
far did she get the smoothie lady?
The
protein
smoothie
shake
lady took a lot longer because she kept going to the doctor. I forget what the poison he was using, but he was
that
using a little bit
belladonna.
over time and putting it specifically in her protein smoothies. But I believe he was taking it in and out. So like at one point she would feel better, and then like she would go to the doctor, and then like she'd change her diet, feel a little bit better, and then he'd start putting it back
Yeah.
again. But the wild part is like after she died, he immediately like I think like sold his house and then like had a new girlfriend and married like a week later. And then of
A
course
week later.
yeah, it was something
Bro,
super stupid
what are you
where like
doing?
all the cops were like, "Oh, this is easy."
No,
Yeah.
I've always wanted to live in Mexico.
I've always wanted to flee the country.
Yeah. I mean, it happens a lot more than we think, actually. I definitely
sure.
have some family friends who have had experience with abusive relationships and poisoning. So
Jesus Christ.
yeah, it's
Damn.
you get too many. You know what the takeaway is here? Live your best fucking life. Don't take it out on other people. If you're miserable, change your life.
Yeah.
Don't poison people.
If it's toxic, just get out.
Exactly.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay to leave.
We
It's
can
whatever
divorce now.
temporary pain you have of leaving a horrific relationship, which I've been there. I get it. It sucks
I get it
starting over.
too.
Like literally just being like, I got no money. I'm moving states. I've got nothing. And all I want to do is be away from this.
I got a kid.
Just do it.
But just do it.
It's
Just
so
do it.
it's going to be so much better.
We are here as Murder Schmurder to empower the little people who might want to leave their marriages.
Yeah.
Leave the marriage.
Just end it.
Just end it now.
Just leave. You can stay at Grant's house. Doors open.
I think Grant's house is off the table for a
I
bit.
think Grant is
Yeah.
struggling.
I think
I just had to pee so bad. Sorry.
the takeaway
I'm back,
and
but
moral
also,
of today's
no,
episode:
don't come to my house.
if you're teeter-tottering, should I poison my significant other or leave? Leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless they have
Or-
it coming to them.
There you
Unless they
And
were
then-
really
No,
shitty.
no,
in which
no,
case-
no. Just leave.
Just yeah, you're right.
No,
However,
you're right. You're right.
Or-
Poison them and then leave.
Yeah.
you know what
Well,
poison?
don't leave immediately
Yeah.
afterwards.
No, give it a little bit of grief time and then
It's
Yeah,
true.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
Julia said, you gotta
You gotta
school
dial it
yourself.
you
up.
got to act it up a
Oh my
little
God,
bit.
he's dying.
I'm so sad.
Yeah.
But you know
Wanna go
what the
drinking?
best poison is, though, that we all partake in every day of the week. Sometimes alcohol.
So you're just gonna
And
poison?
you know
why?
Austin.
Don't talk about me with alcohol right now.
No, she's doing a segue.
She's setting you up, dog.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Ayla's been killing it with the segues this
She
entire
has.
time.
Okay,
He's
one more
like,
time,
shut
one
up,
more
shut
time.
up,
Yeah,
shut up.
Austin was like, keep my name out of your mouth, bitch.
Talk about what you don't know.
Can you talk about our favorite poison?
Yeah, we could talk about
Maybe
our
I'll-
favorite poison.
Our favorite delicious poison. Our newest sponsor.
That's right. We do have a sponsor. Corsair Distillery, everybody.
We love Corsair.
It's not poison.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
It's local. It won't kill you. If you drink it in moderation, you should probably do that.
Right. I was going to say.
Or-
If you drink a lot of it
If,
for too long, yes.
if you are in an abusive relationship, the best poison is Corsair Distillery.
That's an official tag from Murder Schmurder.
Drink an entire bottle. You'll feel fine.
You'll
Yeah.
feel
Just
so
lost another
good.
sponsorship.
No.
Damn it.
If Gulia Tofana had Corsair alcohol, she wouldn't have done all this shit.
Exactly.
there's-
Yeah, or rights.
it's delicious.
There's no
Or basic
artificial
human-
flavoring,
Yeah.
no added sugars, nothing. What you taste is what you get with Corsair.
That's right.
We love Corsair.
Gang, gang.
Yeah.
It's good.
The owners are dope dudes. Really.
Yeah.
The owners are
They
great
are.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the original. It was the first distillery in Nashville since Prohibition. Started up in 2008.
Oh shit.
exactly
Risky
right.
bitches.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
And my favorite
Drink it.
that I'm going to continuously talk about is their barrel-aged gin.
Yes.
Oh, it's
Very
so
few
fucking
distilleries do a barrel-aged gin. The way that Corsair does their barrel-aged gin, Austin taught me just the other day. It's very interesting. Time for you to do that. Talking to the microphone, not read the cell phone.
Sorry.
This is important.
Yeah. We're talking about the email.
We're gonna.
Yeah, we'll circle back to that.
Sorry, what'd you say?
The barrel-aged gin.
The
that
barrel-aged
Corsair-
gin is fantastic. So what we do is we take a gin with 7 botanicals. We age it in rum rye barrels. So we essentially will take our rum, age it in our rye barrels, and then we take the gin, age it in the barrels that the rum was aged in. And so you get this really like vanilla spice. You get some citrus in there, like kind
Deep
of like.
flavor.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, it's
awesome.
a gin that hits like a whiskey. It's really good.
It's really good.
Where's our tasting shots?
Yeah, you guys
Grant
talk about it and not
drink.
even have it.
Oh, I drink all of it.
Yeah.
100%.
But you know
He
what?
dropped it off
Guys,
2 weeks ago.
They're
to
just
be fair.
listeners. We're
Yeah, a week and a
actors.
half ago, it was empty. Maybe we could do an on-air
Don't
test.
blow out my spot, but yeah, that's true.
Maybe do an on-air taste test next week.
Yeah, we could do that.
Ooh, that's a great idea.
I say
Let's
we
do
just get Grant to drink a whole nother bottle, and no one else just drink, and Grant tell us about.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh.
like
Is a
drunk
hilarious
Drunk
Shakespeare.
Schmurder.
I'm fine with that.
Oh,
You're one of my
Yeah.
favorite. You're one of my favorite drunk people.
Oh my god,
Thank
wait,
you.
we
You're
could
so
have
funny.
I thought about
we
you
could have
earlier
the
today.
listeners
Drunk.
Just keep the ottomans
tip
away from him.
Grant for every shot.
Hey.
Like a TikTok live.
Yeah, so we do a live, and then anytime they want to see him take a shot,
Yeah.
they send over a
Dude,
donation.
you will die. You will die.
Sadly enough, I don't think I will.
Honestly,
got so many
that's actually a
subscribers.
great idea. We can all do it. Like whoever, somebody will tip us and be like, "This one's for Ayla," or "This one's for
Honestly,
MC."
Dude, a drunk cast?
Yeah.
A drunk cast would be
Please.
fucking
That would be
fire.
so
Hey,
fun.
I'm
we've
so
done
into
it
that.
before.
That's true.
We've done it without people paying us.
I was gonna say
That's true.
those first couple episodes that we did were
Oh yeah, we were pretty tough.
I mean, we had to have a meeting about it.
We did. We're just like, listen, we can't get drunk while doing the podcast. Literally, I had one of my coworkers who listens was like, "You guys are always popping beers on the podcast." It's just here.
and then it gets to the point where it's like towards the end we're all just like,
Well, yeah, I think maybe Zed do it. Because if you look back to XYZ, you can clearly see that it was the mother.
Jerking off to fires doesn't mean you're a serial killer, okay? 'Cause I've done that plenty of times. I'll tell you right now.
I'm pretty sure it means you're a serial killer.
I don't think it means I'm a serial killer because I ain't serial killed nobody.
You got the big three. You got fires, you got coochie animals, and you got hitting your mom.
Listen, I got severe brain trauma and a
Wow, I'm
sexual
really
love
glad
for
we
fires,
get to
and I'm
live this
fine.
one back out again.
This has been a weird episode.
This has been a very strange episode.
Yeah.
It's just been a weird night.
It's a
It's been a really weird.
Before we hang
we
up,
close out.
Before we close
Yeah,
out,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think that we should respond to the email.
I think we should
Yes,
put all
yes.
email together.
So I wrote back, "Who are you?"
Hold on.
Joseph wrote,
Thank God.
"Also fuck around and find out."
No,
Wait,
no.
this is the email
We
that
do
you
this-
you read previously by who? What's his name?
Roger Maines.
Roger
Roger
Maines,
Maines.
Hey.
who may or may not have left 26 boxes full of sand on
It's
him.
got it cannot
Rants.
be a different
We,
person.
we have to do this.
No.
They got us. We have to. We
Shit, I
have
had
to.
the wrong, but I don't know how your fucking phone works.
They
What is
got
this
us.
stupid-
You don't know
They
how to
got us.
type on my phone. There's a keyboard there.
We have to.
When you hand it to
We
me,
have to. We have to be
when you handed it
good.
to me,
We
the
have to be
keyboard
good
was not
Maybe
there
said
about this.
use
Okay.
the keyboard.
We have to be good sports about
we have to
this.
be good sports, but it is also like there's a couple levels of.
There's a couple of levels
creep
of
on this.
like
Yeah, don't come here.
yeah,
Don't cop knock at Grant's house.
right.
Or come
Absolutely
here.
not.
Nah, I don't have it. That's gonna threaten.
You want to hold off?
I kind of want to threaten.
Don't threaten.
I want
I'm
to.
No
a
threatening.
little concerned
No
about
threatening.
It says also
threatening.
fuck around and find out.
Because
Is that
he
not
wrote
threatening?
that.
I wrote it. We can delete
This is
no,
our
I'm just-
email.
You're telling me to not be threatened.
I'm telling yes.
You
Go
know who I'm
ahead.
talking to.
I know who I'm talking to.
You should put a good
That's
pun
why
in
I'm
there
saying don't.
about
I
pizza.
was just gonna be too rough, so you go ahead.
I'm just writing sand whore.
That's fine.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
that's
Sign
fine.
MC.
Sand whore, I'm gonna kill you with a gun.
Wow.
No.
And it's not fun anymore.
Also,
You're right. It should be fun. Maybe we should let the heat die down
Maybe
before we
this,
respond
maybe
to the
this
email.
is the
don't let
conversation
them know
for
what's
after the
actually gonna
podcast.
happen to them.
Right.
That's
if
true.
this is an actual threat and they do come back to my house, because I will kill them with a gun.
It's just summer.
Facts.
Just
It's just summer.
It's just Summer laughing to herself like those fucking idiots. Believe me.
Of course I did it.
Of course I did it.
I really,
Who else
really-
would do it?
I hope it's not her.
Listen, it's
I don't
wild.
think
It's
because she
wild.
like admitted to it before she knew what was going on.
Yeah.
She was like, "No, yeah, I didn't think they'd find out," or something like that. And
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay."
She was ready for a bit.
She's ready for the bit, and I love that about her.
Yeah, no, Summer's
But-
Me
great.
too.
And
You know
I
what's
desperately
wild?
want to get her on the podcast.
I feel like
but
getting pranked in like New York or like a liberal state is like getting pranked in like fucking Tennessee.
it's hard to prank in
That
a
takes
place
some balls.
where lots of people have rifles.
Yeah, like damn.
Yeah.
Me included, but also the important thing.
Just to be clear,
Just to be
Grant's
clear, I
strapped.
have guns.
Just to be completely
actually do have
transparent,
guns.
we will respond with
And we have
we will
said,
respond in kind to what is
we've
given
said
to
a
us.
lot of things, and shit's getting a little tense around here. And the 26 pizza boxes is,
It's
to
Grant's
me,
last straw.
a reference to the last episode that we put out, episode 26, which talked about the prison system. We talked a lot of hard shit about the bullshit that's been going on in the South.
Oh,
But that episode also hasn't been released.
that makes it more weird.
I know.
It can't be
This
about
whole
that
thing is so
episode.
fucking weird, man.
Listen, I think someone who sends sand in pizza boxes is not being political.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think the knock at the door was a mistake.
I think the knock at the door, was
crazy.
probably someone we know trying to make it funny, realizing as they hit, I
How
hit too
loud?
hard, and then booking it.
Shit, that was a cop knock.
Yeah, because they realized in the moment, I just turned this from like funny to like not okay.
Yeah.
Actually, is everyone okay if we called Pizza Hut, the local one, and be like, did you sell 26
No, we
boxes
shouldn't
to
call
someone?
Pizza Hut.
Somebody called Pizza Hut.
But we can call them and ask, like,
Who
someone
got 26
there
boxes
has
from
to-
you recently?
Yeah,
They're
there
not
has-
going to tell you.
How-
How
that's
do you
actually
collect?
good.
mean-
They're fresh boxes. They weren't used, so they
It was
were
fresh
given
pizza.
26
All right, so
boxes.
I feel
I'm
like
going
they
to
wouldn't-
say this is homework. There should be an update on the next podcast once y'all
Yep.
figure this out.
Yep.
All right.
She right.
Also,
Also,
this
this
got like
is-
a paragraph
Because
over
Pizza
there.
Hut's not going to tell you. Like they wouldn't give their customer information. I wouldn't think. But you should also try because that's funny.
They sign
Read it.
NDAs.
Read it, Joseph. Read it. Read it. Read it. Read it.
That's
Who
funny.
are you? Also, fuck around and find out, sand whore. Hey, it's Austin. Good one. But what you don't know about me is that I have a very particular set of skills. A set of skills developed over a long career of finding jokers like you. You tell us who you are. That will be the end of it. But if you don't tell us who you are, I will find you and I will tickle you. That definitely takes the heat
good.
out of it a
Yeah,
little bit.
yeah.
That's good. All right, go ahead and pop that off and let's sign off.
Just
on
send
this.
it off.
Send it-
Yeah.
I'm scared that when
Wait,
you hit
wait.
send, there's going to be another knock. I'm so
Right.
triggered right
All
now.
the best.
I'm going to be honest.
The
you
Murder Schmurder
imagine?
crew.
Yeah, all the best.
All the
Murder
best
Schmurder.
Murder Schmurder crew. Okay. Austin, you're so good at this.
Hey,
Did Corsair teach you like hostage negotiation
imagine
tactics?
it's me, the one who's using the de-escalation tactics.
I know.
That's
This is a weird
incredible.
day.
Escalate.
All those appointments are paying off.
Yeah.
All right, how do we close this out, Jamie?
Well, I feel like we're gonna open the door. There's gonna be a scarecrow there with like my shirt on it.
If
or
you
something.
feel bad for us and want to give us a heads up,
Right.
Yeah, if
and
you
say
want to
any
look
soft
at
If you would like
words,
us, if you would like
email us at don'temailtrashville@gmail.com.
yeah, if you could send us some money to hire a private investigator,
Join the
email us-
Patreon.
Join the
join
Patreon.
join the Patreon and email us at don'temailtrashville@gmail.com. Also, follow us over on Instagram, trashville_USA.
where I'm sure Ayla will be posting some of the reaction videos of
Oh,
us.
I got
I was gonna
it.
say,
Absolutely freaking over the insane pizza box.
I was going to
You
say,
get
if you
to
could
see
send those to me,
four
I'll put them up
scared
tonight.
men.
And hey, you know what?
Honestly, not
It's-
scared.
It's
Just angry.
it's
Ayla got
angry.
me spooked.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. Shots were fired. Shots were fired back.
Yeah,
We're gonna see.
we're gonna see.
And you know what? Tune into Murder Schmurder next time and get an update.
Hopefully, we'll
go.
find out.
There we go.
This is Joseph saying, "Fuck around and find out."
This is Austin saying, we'll get you.
This is Jamie saying, I feel like I'm in the movie Predator and I'm not Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm like, dude, we're about to fucking die.
You're not even like fucking stone cold. Like, you're just some dude.
It's not the predator that you think it is. This
Well,
is
I'm
like
Grant. And thank you guys so much for coming on.
Yeah, you guys
No,
did a
this is a
great
great
fucking
story,
job,
yeah.
and I'm glad you guys were here for this because I don't think you would have believed us.
I definitely
I'm
not.
taking a pizza box so I can prove it to Sophie.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, thank you guys for having us.
Yeah, send-
Thank you so
Send
much.
me all the videos and pics, please.
Yeah.
we
Yeah, please
definitely
do.
Yeah, no, we
Yeah,
absolutely.
put them in the group chat or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also follow me and Ayla on Instagram, Magic Cabbage and Ayla.Marie.
Yeah, spelled really weird, but
Like
if
ailments.
if you if you follow Magic Cabbage, you can find me.
Yeah,
I'm
you'll
the,
find it.
I'll
I'm
put
like
it-
the weird
I'll put it
black
all in
haired
the
girl.
info.
Gotta be in there.
Yeah, DM me, say, where's Ayla? I got you.
Thanks, y'all.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Like what you hear? Subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at Trashville_USA. And if there's a true crime story you want the gang to cover, email us at don'temailtrashville@gmail.com. Murder Schmurder is produced by Jamie. Our tracking engineer is Grant. And our mix and mastering engineer is Julie. Incidental music and our theme song is provided by Jules. This has been another production of